Hi, Fanny. I'm so happy to see these essays from you, and even more so, I'm happy to see that you included the the pie charts. It's very helpful to have them in front of me when I read your answer. So thank you for that. Let's get straight into your corrections and see what you wrote. The three pie charts displayed in this document illustrate how three regions in the UK have used their funds in 2014 over five main areas. You could have just said in five main areas. Then you mentioned what they are, so good work. And a sixth one named other. Okay, fine. For Yorkshire, education appears to be the highest expense with approximately 1/3 of the total, followed by leisure at around 1/4 of the total. Yorkshire, 1/3 and 1/4. Okay. The least important for this council was the environment, with 5 times less budget than education. Okay. 1/4. Okay, fine. So you do have some figures in there. Fine. I do have to do a little math, but they're there. Okay. If education was the main concern in Yorkshire, this is a different story in Derbyshire, where the leisure expenses are the highest at around 2/3 of the total, followed by education with 1/4 exactly, then community care with 1/5 of the plan. Following the same pattern, environment gets, not is getting, or got, actually, because it's 2014. So environment got a higher budget than in Yorkshire, whereas social services were barely considered close to 1/10. Social services were barely 1/10. You didn't need all of this stuff here. We're barely 1/10. Okay, as for Lancashire, leisure is again the priority. Well, it was really. Whereas the importance of education is comparable to that of Yorkshire. I love this. This is lovely. The following areas of expense are community care, social services, environment, and other, with a similar budget of what seems to be 10%. Even this is awkward here. Of what seems to be 10%. Full stop. Even if community care seems good. Okay, this is still a little awkward. I think you could have rephrased this a little better. So overall, it seems quite clear that education and leisure have been the principal reasons for expenditures, okay, even though it might have varied within the three regions, while social services and, okay. So, no present perfect here. It's in the past, so I know that you kind of flip-flopped a little bit between present simple and past simple. You should really try not to do that. But there's no business for present perfect here. So it seems quite clear that education and leisure were the principal reasons for expenditure, even though this might have varied within the three regions. Full stop. Conversely, social services and environment were the least costly, and then it's perfect if you do it like that. Okay, so let's take a look now at your task 2. Traditional schooling is out of date, boring, stifles to challenge national talents, various professionals have pushed for an education revolution. So, are there alternatives in the education system, and is traditional education doing more harm than good? Let's see what you had to say. In recent years, some have raised the issue of what seems to be an outdated school, whether the traditional education is harming children more, or if they benefit here. If they benefit from it, is a contentious issue that has led to some proposals of change. S here, and this is the wrong spelling of lead. This is the metal, not the metal lead, but the material lead, and you want LED. This essay will demonstrate how schooling as we know it is detrimental to children and what alternatives can be considered through the examples of UNESCO and Finland. Okay, that's nice. I like your thesis statement quite a bit. Firstly, school is giving a hard time to our offspring. This is not the right expression here. It's just not really a terribly natural expression, and I think you want to see something else. This is because if you're not formatted to fit the mold, not only will you fail your education, but you will also have to face bullies. Okay. This is what UNESCO has researched in the last 10 years, not since, or for the last 10 years, past 10 years, and has concluded that traditional education's drawbacks are outweighing the benefits, urging for a change. Okay, I'm a little confused so far what bullies have to do with this. Let's see. Furthermore, it appeared that nowadays, modern education or contemporary education, not new nowadays, doesn't give a chance to minorities and differences, whether it be radically or behaviorally, by considering everyone the same and wiping out creativity or diverse talent such as performing arts. Okay, rather than going into moreover, tell me why you need to support this opinion. Okay? You can't just kind of throw it out there and not say why you think it. Moreover, it has shown that how teenagers' suicide rates, with an S here at the end, is becoming a worrying trend. You have to support this, Fanny. You have to tell me why you think these things. It's not just enough to list them, okay? So, therefore, it seems quite clear that a traditional schooling is detrimental to the next generation. Secondly, it should not be forgotten that some countries, such as Finland, are already changing the education system. This is due to the fact that they were proactive in responding to UNESCO findings. So, let's take, this is a little conversational for me here, but take this country as an example of change. Okay, I don't know which country you're referring to, but okay. It is now shifting the curriculum by sorting out subjects into life skills. In this way, okay, Finland, that's what you're referring to, sorry. In this way, no more mathematics, biology, physics, or language taught independently from each other, but various projects to respond to basic questions such as gravity, where all of these subjects are incorporated. Furthermore, the Ministry of Education, ministry should be capitalized, has banished marks, and the new system allows children to think, understand, and ask questions. Therefore, the current education system can undoubtedly be changed. Okay, I like this paragraph. It's really strong. Nice job. It is my opinion that children should be encouraged in their talents and skills, and traditional schooling has failed in doing so. Consequently, why keeping on with a system which has shown more hurt than good? Okay, let's clean the grammar here. It's why continue. Yeah, not keeping on. Yeah, I guess keeping on, but I think I would have preferred consequently. Why continue with a system which has shown that it creates more harm than good? Okay? In the future, it is likely that more and more countries will follow Finland's example. All right, that's nice. So, good job with these, Fanny. I'm glad to see these from you. I told you that the biggest problem for me in this essay was the fact that you didn't really support them, but you were just kind of presenting lists of points, but you have to do more than that. You have to explain and say why you think these things are important. Okay, so keep on writing. I hope that the feedback from this video correction is helpful, and I hope that I get to see more essays from you before your exam, because I see it's coming up. Okay, so good luck writing, and I'll be looking forward to more essays from you.